So I was interviewed this week, believe it or not, and I'm not a guy who gets interviewed by the media very often. This interviewer asked me, so where do your songs come from? What's your process? Do you get the words first? Do you get the music first? And maybe you guys get interviewed a lot and get ready with a ready answer for that, but I had to think about it. And turns out, almost always my songs come because I'll be fooling around on the guitar and I get some little riff, like I wrote a song to that. But then some phrase will come to my head when I'm playing a riff, and so that's interesting. And then I get to thinking, what song does that phrase fit into? And then I build a song around the phrase that was built on the riff. So this next song is a good example. That's the only reason I mention it. I was going to play a G chord, and I made a mistake. One of my fingers slipped. It can happen to any of us. And instead of hitting that, my finger went over to that, which is fine, except I played that high note. It makes it a G6, but with the sixth note on top, it's not. People don't do that. So I thought, okay, that's fine. I can use that. And then I started doing a little finger picking on that, and it went. That was good. And I thought maybe I can put a calypso bass against that same time. So like, sort of like, down the way where the nights are gay. Okay, so when you put them together, it sounds like. Okay, not as easy to sing with as you might think. Oh, you play guitar. And ironically, the phrase that came to my mind is, it's often very simple. So I built this song around that guitar thing and the phrase, it's often very simple. So here we go. It's often very simple, the way love begins, almost coincidental, little things you're noticing, sunlight in the water, and flowers in a yard, the way you let the wind blow through your heart. Complicated, the way love grows before it's even stated. Your friends can see you glow. You're smiling in the morning and laughing in the dark, listening to the wind blow through your heart. The breeze touches the aspen leaves like a young girl's fingers on the piano keys. You're humming along before you realize it. The song is fragile, soft and sweet. You'll hear it echo in your sleep. Before you wake, completely memorize it. Feelings can confound you. High upon your hill, you build a wall around you to keep your wind chimes still. But logic has no power. Your soul is far too smart. It knows the pleasure of the zephyr in your heart. The breeze touches the aspen leaves like a young girl's fingers on the piano keys. You're humming along before you realize it. The song is fragile, soft and sweet. You'll hear it echo in your sleep. Before you wake, completely memorize it. It's often very simple, the way love begins, almost coincidental, little things you're noticing, sunlight on the water and flowers in a yard, the way you let the wind blow through your heart.